This is kind of a quick addendum to my consolidated, harvesting and curing, using this paper towel technique of separating. And this is the, preparing, stacking them. I had to harvest today, a lot of, tobacco leaves to work with. I got some paper towels over here, and hopefully I still have paper towels there. And so what I'm doing is I've got my cutting board out here. And like I showed in that other video, I'm taking each leaf upside down and doing a real careful, I can hold this end of the leaf and take the very tip of this curved knife and slice into that blade, and I'll shave the bottom of that thing off to get all that juice and water shaved off of the leaf. And it comes off surprisingly well, like celery, into these strips of vein, that mid vein. Did I say root? Anyway, that vein. So anyway, that had saved all this time that it takes during this curing process for all those liquids to soak out through the leaf and evaporate out, and it takes too long. The leaf doesn't dry as evenly, and since I'm doing this kind of consolidated thing indoors in a limited space, I wanted that water to be able to drain out of there quick. So what I'm adding to that thing about cutting off the veins like that is I'll go ahead and I'll get the leaf onto its paper towel, and like that. And then I realized if I took my knife handle, and you could do this with anything, probably a little roller, like a roller or something, but I'll take that knife handle and I could hear the juice, I could hear these things crushing. Like crush, I can hear the juices coming out. So and I get down to the end of the leaf there, and it's just like water and juice. And it's that tarry water that doesn't evaporate well. So it just smashed it down into the paper towel and got those juices started, or that paper towel osmosis and everything can start sucking. See, it got that wet line of that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that pressed down on there and go ahead and get it into the stack, and then get the next the next leaf out and get the little tip. Now when I'm cutting that thing, I've been realizing just using the tip of this curved knife, the very tip of it, and trying to keep that angle not this way like that, because I'm trying not to dig into the leaf here, but as much that way as I can, like instead of this way, like less angle, to where I'm shaving in like that, and I can start catching that vein. Oh, I got the leaf. This small leaf doesn't have a huge vein, but I'm just going to shave it off of there anyway. It's giving me a little trouble. That's not my finest shave, but this little leaf isn't going to matter a lot anyway. And a lot of times, this little end here, that's a lot of stem and the thick part of it, and it got a lot of water, and just a little leaf, not worth dealing with. So I'll just go ahead and take a little leaf with it, and that'll be less that I got to dry, and a little easier to start puzzle piecing onto my paper towel for, when I've got some small leaves. So anyway, I had to show you that, because it just seems to be getting better and better as far as figuring out a way to do this in a box, in the room, laying them out every now and then, in the jars and all that kind of thing. And you have to look at some of my other videos to see that. But anyway, I just wanted to get that shown to you because, I don't know, I've just turned into a tobacconist, and hope that everybody else can too. So that'll do it for now. Thank you.